Can you hear me now? Hi, Ariel Williams. How are you? Hello, Carol Naked Fitness. Hello, Manzel. Hello, Keto Homestead. Much better can you? I didn't know I was muted. I cannot believe that. How are you? How is everybody? And mega love shout out to all of you. Hello, Sissy Host. Hello, Manzel. How is everybody? It is the last day of March, and I'm so glad to see you. So come on in if you have some time. Have coffee with me and chat with me. Jason, chill time. Hello, kumusta? I am at work from Ariel Williams. You are. Oh gosh, that's right. Hello, host from Ali Michelle. Hello, Ali Michelle. How are you? Manay Bicolana, thank you so much. Here is your Dear all work Martha, thank you, love. Make a love shout out to all of you. JC, chill time. Come on in. Aling Michelle, you already have a moderator. Come on in. Halina kayo, pasok. Miss you po. Miss you din, Manay. Halika na, pasok kayo at makipagkaibigan kayo dito. Marami yata tayong marami tayong mga English ko no. So let me see. Ariel Williams, please drop your link. That way, all of my friends here, come over for Diana Brianna Child at the dating time. Yes, thank you. Yes, I remembered you. I'm already connected to you, Keto Homestead with Jess, correct? Would you like to come up and say hi? Oh, that's right. You're at work, or is it Ariel Williams? Oh, it was Ariel Williams. That is at work. Ang ganda naman po. Love your all white outfit, mom. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Marmasa. Alam mo ba, yan ka talaga ang paborito kong Paborito ko talagang kulay. Keto Homestead with Jess, not sure. Oh, well, would you like, if you are available, come on up and say hi and have coffee with me. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Also, drop your link. That way we can all get back. That way everybody can get connected with you. Marmasa. And you can actually type in hey. Hold on one second, Keto. Let me get the link and say hi to me. Here's the StreamYard link. The one I just dropped. And I'm going to turn down the music. That way we can hear each other. Hi! Keto Homestead with Jess. 1 second. Let me go check and see if I'm connected to you already. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Keto Homestead with Jess. So I'm assuming your name is Jess.
Yes, it is.
I am actually connected to you just now. So now because I just clicked onto your link.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
in the chat. Me?
Yeah.
But I can't hear you.
Oh.
Right. Let me see.
Huh. Can you hear me now?
Hold on. Oh, I know why. Because my volume here is way down.
How's that?
Now I can hear you. I'm going to mute the YouTube here, and I'm going to see over here. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is Keto Homestead with Jess. I met her through Diana Brienne Fairchild's live streaming. Please get connected. She will connect with you because I just get connected with her and she connected with me. I'm gonna speak in my own language. Hold on a second. Na-meet ko po siya kay Diana Brienne Fairchild sa live streaming niya. Nang babalik yan, guys. Nang babalik talaga for sure. So, kung balikan ninyo, dikitan ninyo. Anyway, I just told them that you are a very, very, very legitimate person to get connected with you, as you will get connected with them.
Thank you.
So how are you? Where are you from, Jess?
I am in Ohio. And yeah.
Oh my goodness. I used to live in Ohio. Where in Ohio?
I'm about 45 minutes outside of Columbus.
Okay, so I've been there because, well, we watched football there. That's a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you are too. So, oh my goodness. So yes, I used to live in. I don't know if you're familiar with Medina.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where I.
That's up north. I'm a little south from there.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I think you're. I don't know how far Columbus, Ohio was when we traveled there, because we're more like, all the way by Cleveland. Almost. Yeah. We're half hour away from Cleveland.
It's about, so from here to Cleveland would be like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. My daughter was actually born in Ohio.
Oh, really?
Born in Medina Hospital. That's why I told you. I used to live.
Where are you now?
I am now in Indiana. Mega shout out, my loves. Mega shout out to all of you. Mega shout out to sa lahat, Chef Mike Camote. Mag-shout out naman kayo kay Keto Homestead with Jess, ang ating bisita ngayon. So anyway, tell me about your channel.
My channel is mainly about my journey on keto and my homesteading.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just incorporated, I've been raising my own food, gardening, and raising my own livestock for 10 years. Wow. And then I started keto 8 years ago, and I was 296 pounds when I started keto. Yeah. And in a year, I lost about 140 pounds, and I've maintained 150 pounds now for 8 years. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're awesome.
It's pretty
my goodness. I have a friend that is in Illinois. Marmasa, thank you. Hi, Keto Will Homestead from Marmasa.
Hello.
So anyway, yeah, I have a friend that also uses keto. What I do though, when it comes to my food, is that, well, this is a routine for me. Every morning, I always. Oh, make a shout out to Keto Homestead and just hello from Chef Mike Camote. So, Manay Bicolana, and that's Manay Bicolana, by the way, is from. She's also from Canada. Chef Mike Camote is from Dubai. Marmasa is from Japan. So we're all international right now so far. And Curl Nature Fitness is from Vietnam. JC Chill Time is Canada. Who else am I missing? Guys, if I'm missing your comment, please forgive me. But anyway, so a friend of mine uses keto also. And she also is doing really well.
Yeah.
And I don't want to mention her name, and I just don't want to, because she is not on YouTube. So, but just in case she does.
I really enjoyed it, and I was really shocked that I was able to do it. Like, I was really happy. I tried so many different ways of eating, and nothing would work for me. And then, like I said, I found keto, and it just melted off. I'm like, this is insane. And the first thing everybody always asks me is, did you do a lot of exercising? And I didn't do any exercising. The only thing that I incorporated was fasting, because I was a nurse's aide. I was a nurse's aide for 20 years. So I was working 3 jobs. I was working anywhere from 16 to 19 hours a day.
Oh
So
my gosh.
yeah, so I was very, very active, but I didn't work out. I didn't go to the gym or anything like that.
Well, I lately I do work out, but I usually work out every single day. But lately I've only been working out 3 days a week. Then that's just an hour
Yeah.
because I've been busy lately, and that is also the reason why I haven't been live streaming. So today I have time. I can live stream for at least an hour or two. Hopefully two. But if I get a text, I guess I won't be able to do that. So I mean, and my daughter, by the way, is a yoga instructor.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so if I don't know why, but she can tell if I haven't been doing my workout. And not only that, she also actually took after me because I love vegetables.
Oh.
And I mean, in the summertime, I do a lot of gardening as well. So what is your favorite time of gardening, or when do you start?
June is March, April, May 15th is my last frost date. I do start my seeds inside, but everything won't ramp up until after May 15th. But I'm like you, I love vegetables. I eat vegetables all the time. And the garden is just like my favorite because I can just walk out there and eat whenever I want.
I know. My daughter was, when she was little. Hey, Dominic, how are you? Guys, please, what was I going to say? Please connect with each other, love each other, and if you are going to connect, please, 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 do it in full. Para you that way you can be notified in everyone's if everyone is live streaming. So just like Keto, she was I was probably notified. That's why she came on. So anyway, if you don't have any videos that are available, all you have to do is type in hey, or what was it that I was going to say? Hey and silly, and Nightbot will be dropping your link. So anyway, I have it already automatically programmed in there. We should probably, let me see. I would like to Diana to come in. I don't know if she is. She's still up. I don't know if she's still sleeping, is what I'm saying. There you go. Tinapay Vlog, SILI.
I believe she was starting her vacation today. She was going to be traveling this morning.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. She was telling me about that. Yesterday I came on because I have a new ring light. As you can tell, it's a little bit brighter now than, well, I don't know. Well, you haven't been in my live streaming before, but I bought a ring light and I went and programmed it. Well, I set it up. See, look. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
I know I'm silly.
I think I watched your video last night about you setting it up.
Yes, and my honey came home. She's been asking, he's been asking me to buy a new comforter, and I haven't done it. So and he can tell I was in the computer here. So he goes, "Don't worry about buying a comforter." He keeps asking me, "I know what you do all day, but you're always on the computer."
Yeah.
But anyway, are you married?
I am. I've been with the same man for 11 years. We've been married for 2 years, though.
Well, it's the same thing with me. Yeah, exactly 11 years. So you met. Yeah, so you met January. Well, we met January of 2010.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I think ours was October of 2010.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So we're just a couple months ahead of you.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
No, but I was also married before though. So this guy is my fiance right now. We're not married yet, but I'm kind of, because he's been married before. So I'm kind of a little bit iffy about getting married again.
Yeah. See,
So,
my husband now, he was married before, but I had never been married, and I was the one with the breaks. I was like, nah, I don't know if I get married. Finally, I was like, all right, you've been with me 11 years. We can do this.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do because he does kind of, hinting on that.
Yeah.
But no. I'm going to ask you, since you have been married for 2 years now and been together for 11 years, is there any difference?
No, not at all.
It's still the same?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Well, we're like pretty compatible. I mean, he's a lot older than me, but
Yeah.
we live on 5 acres, and we do it, like I said, we do a lot of the homesteading. We garden and we raise our own animals. So we really spend like 24 hours a day together. We don't really go out and do anything. We're always
Right.
working on the farm. So
you're kind of, literally living at the fat of the land.
mm-hmm.
That's good. I've been watching this thing on the National Geographic. It's I don't know if you've ever watched it. It's a reality show.
No.
Oh, try it.
Okay.
I watch it every single night. Go to bed. They're living in Alaska, and literally they don't have they hunt for their food. They build their own cabin. Well, it's below zero of obviously Alaska. So it is really, really actually interesting of how they live. So that's how Ohio is not actually Alaska.
Yeah.
So
we're not that remote.
you have it much, much easier than them.
I don't think I would be able to handle to live out there in Alaska and stuff. Well, like I was telling you, I was a nurse's aide for 20 years. So I ruptured my back, my L4, my L5. So I can't work now. I ruptured them twice. I had to have emergency surgery, and then I re-ruptured them. So
oh my gosh.
I got to be really careful. And we do live kind of a hard life, on the farm, taking care of everything. But to live that remote and build my own homes and things like that, there's no way I would be able to do it.
Oh gosh. Well, I know I couldn't. It's not that I don't think I can. I know I couldn't. I mean, it's just that if this was any other time or any other era, and I would have to live that way, then I probably would be able to. But since it is, in the 19th century per se, there's no way.
Yeah.
When I know that there's any other option, there's just no way. Secretary ni Chef Mike Camonte, hello. Thank you. Oh, Nova Guy, hello. How are you? Nova Guy is from Wisconsin. Okay. Nova Guy Keto Homestead with Jess is from Ohio. So if you have time, come on up and say hello. Anybody, guys, if you wanted to say hello, you certainly can. I am allowed to have 6 people in here. Have you ever used live stream? Excuse me. Have you ever used StreamYard when you're live streaming?
Yeah.
No.
Actually, tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do a pajama party, and it's not any specific topic. It's just me and a girlfriend on YouTube that get together, and we just girl chat, laugh, and
that's awfully fun.
Yeah, but we never usually have a topic, and sometimes it gets crazy, and sometimes we talk about gardening or whatever's going on in our life. It's just girl chat, and sometimes it's really funny because the guys will want to get up on the panel, and we're like, no, it's all girls. You can't come on the panel. And then it came into this thing like, we said, all right, if you want to come on the panel, you have to put on a wig. And we really didn't think that like anybody would jump up on the panel, you know, but there were a couple guys, they jumped up, one jumped up with a wig on, one put a mop head on his head so it looked like he had a wig on. Oh, it was hilarious. They get
I can just imagine.
Yeah.
Another guy saying hello to you.
Hello. Yeah, so it's just a good fun time just to kick back and relax and not have to talk about anything serious or anything, you know.
Especially at this time, we could all use a little laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't be able to? There are a lot of people that are struggling right now, so a little laugh and a little quirkiness or a little weirdness goes a long way.
Yeah, and I feel like I built this for like a safe zone, you know, where people could just feel love and laughter, and nobody's to get bullied or any meanness at all is not allowed on my page.
I know. You know, I do have something in my, when I let people come up, I prefer the person to show up just like you are right there. I don't like it when, I mean, some people do want to chat. Yeah, and I do allow that too, because especially if I know somebody. But I would prefer to see their faces, the reaction when they're talking, just like you and I right now. But that's just me. Other people doesn't care, but
I understand it. I've had a couple people come up and wouldn't show their face, and crazy stuff happens. So I quit allowing people to come up on my panel unless they show their face. So I
know. That's how I am. I'd like to be able to see the face of the person that I am talking to.
Yeah.
So, you know, for all I know, you're a kid, and I can't allow the kid to come up here because I could get kicked out by YouTube.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of stuff that goes on YouTube that I didn't know about. I've only been on YouTube for 8 months, so I'm still learning. I'm still learning all these tricks and schemers and.
You know, well, let me see. Let me look. Let me check and see how many do you have. Would you mind typing, hey?
Sure.
I'm gonna go check and see how many you have. Because I've also been, I've only, so let's say June 26th, and when I started last year. When the pandemic starts, that's when I started.
Okay. I don't even know the exact date I started. May 23rd.
May 23rd. So you are just ahead of me 1 month. Literally almost 1 month.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's see what Nightbot is saying.
Oh my goodness, and you have that many subscribers? I better get to working.
Do you know the reason I do is because I do go to a lot of live streaming and I introduce myself. So start doing that, and then also connect to as many as you can. To anyone here, you can certainly connect with everyone here, and they connect with you. And when you do the live streaming, and also do some live streaming. Back then, I was doing live streaming every single day.
Oh,
the only time I don't live stream is Saturday and Sunday.
Wow, that's a lot of live streaming.
Yes, every single day. But my live stream back then, when I was trying to get monetized, was sometimes I even leave it on all night. And then it's just silent. So just to accumulate some I know, just to accumulate some WH or watch hour, as they say. Why is Nightbot not working? Let's see.
I'm sorry, my traffic.
Oh, there it is. Finally. Nightbot is lazy this morning. It finally just came in. Let's see what we have. Oh gosh, you are already also there. So you 1,507 something. And let me see. And you also have a lot of videos. I love your content.
Oh, thank you.
Cute are these. You have community.
Yes.
Guess who under your you also live streamed yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday I did a random live stream. It was a cook with me, and I did some keto waffles and had
Yeah,
everybody
I see that.
come into my kitchen and cook with me.
Well, the next time you live stream, and hopefully I am available, I will come up and see you.
Okay.
Just dropping by, my supportive baby. Have to go to work. Enjoy your life. Thank you, JC Chill Time. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for dropping by. Be safe to you going to your work. Okay. These are all my friends that are coming in. So, and of course, I've been friends with Nova Guy for a while now. And let me see. Tuli na, come in. We have 10 million people in the house. Make a love shout out to all of you guys. Thank you. Now we say 10 million. That's really not the case.
Hey, what? You got how many? No, I had a heart attack.
That's just a term. That means we have 10 people that are watching us.
Like, I'm gonna have to jump off this live stream. I'll see you later.
No, you just gotta say that. You have 10 million people in the house. So we're just watching. You're welcome. Have a nice day. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That's funny. When I said that, okay, she might probably.
Well, it's funny because one of my friends, Rolling Homestead, did you see him?
Yes.
Okay, so he's one of my friends, and he sent me a Facebook message of a screenshot of Diana's live. So
Okay.
I didn't know who she was. I didn't know how many subscribers she had or anything like that. And he just sent me that. So I went over there, and she was like, "Oh, you can come on the panel." And Rolling was there. He's like, "Yeah, come on the panel." So I just jumped up there, and she had like 13,000 subscribers, but I didn't know that until after I jumped on the panel, and she said, "Yeah, I have 13,000 subscribers." And I'm like, oh, what am I doing up here? Like, I gotta go. I'm like, this is crazy.
The first time I came up to her, I don't know how she found me, but when I was live streaming, she came on, and I was connected with her for a long time, I guess, but I didn't even know. But then she finally got connected with me, and I think it was March, 2 weeks ago, I want to say. And from then on, we just connected.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome.
yeah. And then the first time when I came onto her panel the other day when Rolling was there, and I learned a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So, and he's been in YouTube for a long time now, I think. Is he?
Yeah, I think it's been years. I want to say like 5 years he's been on YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're brand new. We're practically a baby.
Yeah. But I'm surprised, like you and Diana really hasn't been that on YouTube that long either. And it took me a long time to get to 1,500 subscribers. It seems like a long time. So I'm surprised that you're only a month ahead of me. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, the thing is we have the Filipino people. I am, by the way, Filipino. Although I have been an American citizen for 30 something years. So no guessing on my age, guys. I didn't want to say that because you guys are gonna guess my age. But anyway, but I came here quite young. So not really that young. I was in my very, very early 20s. Okay, so now I just gave you my age. So forget about it. Anyway. I don't know. What was I saying? I completely
You're
lost.
from the Philippines?
Yes. I am Filipino through and through. So and I know my language fluently. So when I do speak Tagalog, that is our national language in the Philippines. And us Filipino people, And I'm not saying, different ethnic or origin is different, but
Mhm.
with us being Filipino, when we come to different country, we kind of like almost like convene. We're like one of those bees. When one bee is there, all bees will be here.
Mhm.
So we have the full support of the Filipino community. And with that said, when I was live streaming or when I first came on, a lot of people had helped me. Um, a lot of people when they were live streaming, they were putting me up on their screen. I don't know how you call them things. They put me up there, and then everybody was connecting with me.
Okay.
So, and that is how I got to how many subscribers that I have now. And then now, because I am an American, I'm slowly building my American, countrymen, um, panel or audience as well. And that's why I'm so glad that you came on. I'm so glad that I met Diana Brienne because that is where I met you. I'm so glad I met Nova Guy. I'm so glad I met a lot of them because even though my Filipino people are here, they are also an American. I mean, they are also, well, they're very best friends of mine, and they're all very supportive. So, and I hope you get connected with them because they will support you too, just as they are supporting me.
Yeah.
So,
And that's what it's kind of funny that you say that because you're like trying to branch out to like the American community.
yes.
Diana's trying to branch out to, other communities. I don't know exactly what communities she's trying to reach out to. But I am involved with a lot of gardening and homesteading communities and prepping communities and things like that. But I'm
Mhm.
really trying to get involved with other people like in different niches. Like I would
Right.
really like to connect with people that are healthy eaters, low carb or keto or anything like that. And it's been really hard to connect with people like that unless they have like really huge channels. Like I'm talking
Mhm.
millions of viewers. And
Oh
then
gosh.
yeah, and it's really hard to find those people, smaller channels that do stuff like that. You
Mhm.
type into YouTube keto or low carb, and these huge, huge channels come up, and you try to connect with them, and it's like they don't. They're like a speckle in your, they don't see you.
Yes, Jason, my love, drop your link. Jason is also from United States, and he is in New Mexico.
Oh,
Mar Masa is still there. Thank you, Mar. And let me see. Marlene Sabaan is from. Oh, she just guessed my age. I'm 50 plus. I'm gonna kill you. So, let me see. Marlene Love, connect ka kay kay Keto. At saka si Jason Love, connect ka rin kay Keto.
yeah,
So,
I have a lot of family in New Mexico. Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
we're in Mexico. Wait, we're in New Mexico. Are you, Jason?
A lot of my family is Tewa Indian.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, I'm the outcast of my family. My family is American Indian and Hispanic, and
Uh-huh.
I'm the only one with blue eyes and light skin. Everybody else has like really brown, those big doe eyes, really dark skin, and
Uh-huh.
I look like my father. My father is like German and Norwegian. So I'm the only one that got the light colored skin and blue eyes.
Well, here's what they say. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. I'm sorry, Jason Love. Nightbot is like he's timing somebody out. I have no idea. You have no jacket? 1 second. Oh, that's right. You don't have any jacket. I'm so sorry. Thumbs up, come on. Thank you, Lynn Journey. Lynn Journey, by the way, is from Canada.
Okay.
There she is. Jason Love, meron ka ng jacket. Okay, the jacket is what we call the blue wrench.
Oh, okay. I was like, jacket.
That's our term. So I'm trying to get you familiarized with all the terms that we use. Tamsak, Tamsak is thumbs up.
Oh,
BG is background viewing. And what else? I'm missing something else. We have, let me see. Ayan, Jason! Thank you, thank you. May jacket ka na, yun meron na. So if they say don't you they're cold outside, that means they don't have any moderator yet, or they're not a moderator yet.
okay.
Anyway, so what were you saying? I'm so sorry.
Oh, we were. I don't know.
Okay, so here's another term, MMLSO. From Jason Temptiman, it's MMLSO at Keto Homestead with Jazz. That means mega mega love. Shout out to you.
Oh, thank you.
So, and anyway, he's also very supportive. He became a member even on a different. Um, oh, look, he just told you he loves you.
Oh,
Mahal kita at Homestead. There you go. Mahal kita means I love you.
oh.
So anyway, what else was I going to tell you? Let me see. Let me try and drop everybody's link. Jason, drop your link. Everybody, guys, just drop your link. This one is Lean Journey. Here you go. Let's all try to drop everybody's link. That way you guys can get connected to everyone. Marmasa is there, but it is also in the Philippines, obviously. Wait a minute. Who's this? A friend of a friend is our friend from Keto Homestead. Oh, from Jason. Yes, thank you, Jason. He's absolutely right. But we're we Filipinos. I don't know why I keep saying we Filipinos. We all Americans are Filipinos and anything like that. We always, like we find each other. It does not matter in any part of the world. We always find each other for some reason. I mean, look, I used to live in Ohio. I found a lot of friends there. And then we moved to Illinois. I found a lot of friends there. And then moved to Indiana and found more friends. And it's just anywhere I go, you find friends everywhere.
I think that's a lot for a lot of cultures, though. Like, because the Hispanic culture is the same way. It seems like they always find each other.
Right?
And yeah, and it's kind of weird. I'm like, how do they all find each other? But we're like Columbus, like I said, is only 45 minutes from me, and a lot of my family is Hispanic. So we have a very diverse culture in Columbus, and I love it because you can go, to one part of Columbus and it's the Hispanic culture. You can go to another section of it, Filipino, and then it just keeps going on, and it's really cool. Like, I love just going to all the different little mom and pop grocery stores.
Right.
They have so many different cultures and foods, and I just love it.
Right. So, what is your favorite food? I mean, I can tell you what my favorite food for Hispanic food.
Yeah.
I first of all, I love fajitas. Second, I love the what do I always make? Of course, I always make taco. But there's another one that I always love every time we go.
Probably tamales.
Any kind of tamales. I love tamales.
That's that's my favorite is tamales. And I just I put out I think I can't even remember when I did it, but I have a keto tamale recipe. And when people
God.
Yeah, when people find that out, they're like, "Oh, we have to try it." I'm like, "It's so good."
Do you have that in your do you have that as a video?
Yeah, it's on my channel.
All right, I'm gonna look for that because I am going to make that. I love tamales. I also love, but I don't know if you eat those though. I love carne asada. You don't eat those?
I don't know what that is. What is it?
Oh, carne asada is beef.
Oh, okay.
And Oh my goodness, it is the best. Although I mean, I do have to tell you because I don't eat much meat, but when I do eat meat, it's gotta be it's gotta be like prime.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I eat a lot of vegetables. I eat a lot of rice. I mean, I eat rice. I trust me. If I cannot eat rice, I would get the shakes. I feel like when you feel like you're, what do you call that in English? Um, when you're getting over like something,
Like
like with
anxiety.
no, but I get a headache if I don't eat rice.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't eat any rice, but I do cauliflower rice.
Oh, okay. No, I've got a sack of rice in my pantry. Trust me, it's always a 50. I don't know if you call that 50 kilos, 50-pound rice.
Yeah.
I have that.
I used to eat a lot of rice. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love eating rice with like sugar and butter. Just eating it like
Oh,
I know, it's so bad. And that's probably why I weighed as much as I did.
I yeah, I don't do sugar and butter a lot. Although my honey boo he's gotta have sugar every single night. He's gotta have his pie. He's got to have his ice cream. If we don't have any ice cream, he's got to have his chocolate cake. His most favorite chocolate cake is the one from Portillo's.
Mm-hmm.
And me, on the other hand, I could care less if I have any sweets as long as I have my rice and fish and vegetable.
Yeah, and that's how I am too. I could care less about the sweet stuff, but my husband is the same way. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he wants his ice cream and his cake and his cookies and whatever
Right.
else. So that's really what started getting me doing the like dessert side of the keto. Like now I make I'll do like a pumpkin spice cheesecake with walnut crust and
Ooh.
yeah, it's really good and it's healthy. And then I'll make him homemade ice cream that's keto and things like that so that he can also stay keto but still have all his sweets.
Yum.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a lot of people. Oh, hello, guapa si Ate Jan. Mega love shout out to you. Please get connected with each other down there. Please, please, please. And here, I'm gonna type. Let me see. I'm going to do this. A for. There's another one that I just couldn't figure out which one it was. Just type hey or silly. Let me see. There you go. And Nightbot will drop your link, guys. Thank you, Guapa Ate Jan. So anyway, Guapa Ate Jan, if you have time, anybody here, if anyone wants to come up and say hello, please let me know because I will drop there here. I'm gonna drop it anyway. But guys, you need to show your face if you do come up. Thank you. You need to show your face. Let me see. Now, do you have any children?
I do. I have 3.
Okay.
They're all 2 years to the day apart. I've got
Oh,
yeah, I don't know what was up with that. None of them were planned pregnancies, but I got pregnant 2 years to the day every
yeah.
time. I've got a 9-year-old girl, and then my middle daughter, she is 12 now, and then my son is 14.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
you're young, is
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. So because my daughter is 28. So
Well,
yeah.
I had my first child at 24. So I'm young, but I feel old. I'm 38. I don't care. Like I'm 38. So
You're 38. You're young. You're very, very young. Lynn Journey, I don't know if she already turned 30, but she's also very young. But anyway, everybody's young, I think, here, except me. But
my body disagrees.
I do enjoy how old I am. I mean, I enjoy this life. I mean, when I was young, yes, I enjoyed that too. Except that it was, when your hormones is going through a lot of stuff. I mean, you're crazy, and that's probably why I am, the way I am now. Because I'm back then I was a little rebel, and so now I mellowed out. So
Oh yeah.
make a love shout out everyone from Guapa ni Ate Jen. Thank you, Guapa Ate Jen. If you are available, sure, certainly you can come up and say hi to Keto Homestead with Jazz.
I'm not sure where we were talking about this the other day, but I was saying how I was crazy when I was young. I didn't have a care in the world, and I was
Yeah.
very spontaneous. And when I graduated high school from Ohio, I literally packed everything in my vehicle and I drove to Montana. And I didn't tell a single soul I left. I just picked up and left. I was done. I was tired of Ohio, and I was gone for 7 years. And yeah, I went to Montana, I went to Washington and Oregon, Nevada, California, and then I drove the whole coastline down by New Mexico through Texas. And I ended up in Louisiana and stayed in Louisiana for about 6 months. And
Wow,
then,
you traveled.
yeah, and then I went back and drove the coastline all the way back up to Montana. I was crazy. So I was gone for a good 7 years before anybody seen me again in Ohio.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess when I left the Philippines, my parents were really totally against it. So, but when I met my American husband at that time, when he pro- he proposed to me when he was actually drunk. So I didn't think he was. I didn't think he was serious. But then come in the morning, he asked me again. So did you think about what I just said last night? I said, which one was that? But you coming to me with me to United States and meet my parents, and well, that's not what you said. You said, well, about me marrying you. Yeah. Are you serious? And he said, yeah. I wouldn't have said it if I wasn't. Oh, I thought you were just drunk.
How old were you when you came over?
I was 22.
22. Was that scary? Was that scary for you?
It was very, very scary. But then again, at that time, I was in love and, had no care in the world. Heck, I went to all the trouble of, I hate shots. I hate blood drawn from me. Hi, Kurimal. Thank you so much. Come in. Make a love shout out to all of you down there, guys. Thank you. So at that time, enable for me to come here, I would have to go through a lot of tests. So I'm not kidding you. And I was only 85 pounds at that time, maybe 85 pounds at that time. They took lots and lots of blood from me. And vials. I like how many tubes? Probably about 8 of them.
Wow.
Yes. So I can get tested. And then I went through a lot of interviews from the consulate, from the American consulate, from the Philippine consulate, and a lot of going back and forth to the American consulate if I can speak English, if I can do this, if I can do that, and what would I do, or if of course, at that time, thankfully, my fiance at that time, he was with me. So we were going back and forth, and then he was traveling from here to the Philippines just so I could get through all of this. I'm like, oh my goodness.
That's a
And
lot.
then, oh God, yeah. So I went through the process. And so I passed with flying colors, with everything and my health and everything. And off I go. Of course, he also picked me up from the Philippines because I didn't want to fly all by myself. So he
Yeah.
picked me up. And, when I came here, it was May, and yet it was still, no, April 17th. It was still snowing. I had no coat. So, of course, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law at that time, met us at O'Hare, and O'Hare is the international airport here in Chicago, and they had everything. I mean, they were Jess. I'm very very lucky.
Mhm.
I was a lucky person, except that when the culture shock, the food that I eat. I'm not kidding you. I did not eat rice when because they didn't have any rice. They didn't know.
Yeah.
They didn't know what kind of food I would eat. So they only had bacon and eggs and all of that. And then they had a big farm, and you know it's a pretty big name in that part of town. So, and they had corn. I love corn.
Yeah.
So I ate those and I ate those. And then after we got married, a whole month of honeymoon, because he's very, very proud of the United States. So we traveled for
Wow.
the whole month. He took me to Western states. My first stop was New Mexico, and then Nebraska and Colorado. We went all on that part of United States,
That's
and
amazing.
it's beautiful. I've never seen such spread. I mean, it's huge, you know. So the what is that? Teton, the Grand Teton. I saw the one. Yeah, I've been to Montana, been to Wyoming, been to, of course, Colorado. That big resort there. Was it called Breckenridge Resort? I think. And all that the whatever you call them things. Oh my goodness! And then we hiked all the way up to the mountain. I could hardly breathe. That was because the air was so thin. Oh my god! So
Yeah. Did your
you
ears
know,
pop?
yes, I
Yeah.
keep going like this.
Uh-huh. Oh, I hate that feeling.
Yeah,
I have a
and
question about the rice, though. Do you think that the rice from the Philippines, because I know a lot, I watch a lot of Filipino channels on YouTube,
mhm,
and I know
yeah.
that we do eat a lot of rice over there. Do you think the rice in the Philippines is different from the rice here in the United States?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
And I'm an expert on this. Of course, Filipinos are all expert on rice. Because in the Philippines, as a matter of fact, back when I was still like new here, I couldn't eat the rice that they have here because
Why?
it just didn't taste the same.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, my ex-husband didn't know where to go to get the kind of rice that I like. So we were eating that minute rice.
Mm-hmm.
That is not rice for me. That's not the minute rice is not rice. It really isn't for me anyway. And no, it doesn't matter what anybody say. It's not the same. So
Yeah.
it's just and any other rice that I see in a grocery store. If I don't have any rice, yes, I do buy those and I eat them. But I would have to go to the Oriental store to get the rice that I really like. And right now, my favorite rice is the jasmine rice. In the Philippines, you can get rice there and straight from the farm, even,
Mm-hmm.
at least where I came from, because they have rice terraces there. They also have rice that are grown in the mountains. The rice that are grown in the mountains are the best kind because they smell so good when you cook them. You don't have to eat anything with it. They just smell so good. It just not anything. Wait, mega love shout out po. Mami naka-BG lang mi. Mega love shout out to sis Ate Jen Cardona. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, love.
I was really curious about that because when I was looking into like on keto, we don't eat any starches or grains.
Okay.
And so I
Yes.
was digging into why that was. And it's because there's so much carbohydrates they've genetically modified the rice and the grain in the United States so much that it's not good for you. But when I dug in deeper, if I was able to get rice or grain from another country, like Pakistan does, I think it was Pakistan that I read, they have the wheat berries there that are still, they haven't been touched. They're untouched. They're not GMOs or anything. But if I could get my hands on those products, then I could eat those on keto. So it was really nice to be able to talk to you about the rice. That's pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I get the kind of here. I don't know if it is available here, but in the Philippines, we call it kaingin. Kaingin is like the rice that are harvested, or well, the rice that are planted and harvested from the mountains. And a lot of native people in the Philippines do that. So that's what I've prepared. Oh, wow, thank you so much. Mega love shout out. Thank you. So, going outside kami ni Habi. Thank you, and mega love shout out sa Habi mo. So, that is the kind of rice. Those are my favorite. We even have rice, and I don't know why I still remember this. When the rice are freshly harvested, and at night there is some kind of a celebration. So you get the young rice, and there is a pan, big pot, big pan. People roast that rice there with the peel. The peel's still on it.
Oh.
Yes. So they would roast it, or they would fry it without any oil, anything like just put it there. There would be a big bonfire, put a big pot or big pan in there, and then they would pan roast those rice. And then when it is just at the right moment, and when you can see that the rice is totally brown already, then they would take that rice and put it into, we call it, it's about this big something, and then you would it has a whole kind of wooden thing, and I don't know what it's called now, but it is a wooden barrel type of thing. There is a hole. You put that freshly roasted pan rice in there, and then 2 or 3 people would get some kind of a wood stick that had already been made to do it, and they pound it each time like this. They would pound and pound and pound and pound until it's already at the right consistency. And then the peel of the rice, all you have to do is just pan it like this. And when all of those peel of rice is gone, then you can eat the rice itself. It is so good. Or you can put it into any type of dessert. We call that, yes, and we call that pinipig.
Okay. That's
yes.
Amazing.
It is so yummy, and I haven't had that in a long time too.
So the mountain rice, does that just grow wild in the mountains, or?
No, they would plant it there. They would have the seed. They would have the seed, and they would save enough seed that for the next season they can plant it again.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it is so good. Those are the things that I do miss. And just by talking about it, I cannot even remember the other people. And then, here's another tradition that we have. You get serenaded. They would bring a guitar, and when you go to this little town and you're new there and you're single and you're just, you're a teenager, you're anything, you know how to sing, you get serenaded, and then the older folks will lay you in, and then of course the older folks will be chaperoning, everybody will be singing, and just, kind of like a courtship type of thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Albert. Thank you so much. Albert, come be friends with Keto. Actually, all of you guys, come be friends with Keto. And mag-connect kayo. Mega love shout out sa lahat. Wings Vlog, Albert, Kurimaw sa Arabia. Ayan. Huwag pasensya na kayo, nag-i-English ako. I just told them that I'm speaking English with Josh, guys. Thank you. Although Filipinos, though, are very, very smart. I'm not kidding you. They can speak English anywhere.
That amazes me too. Like, the different cultures like Hispanics and the Filipinos, and it seems like you all pick up the English language so well and so quick. And it's like, we don't pick up languages like that, or at least I don't. There's no way. I get tongue twisted trying to speak my own language. I couldn't imagine trying to speak somebody else's.
Well, I don't know. I think we're probably, it's not just Filipinos. Yes, and you're right. Every culture, we're kind of, because we weren't born here, we feel like we have something to prove. Anywhere in the world that we go, we have to speak English.
Yeah.
So in Hong Kong, of course, we don't speak Spanish, so we have to speak English.
Mhm.
English is kind of like a universal language.
Yeah.
So we have to learn that word. And, excuse me, we have to learn that language.
That
And in my
makes sense.
case,
That makes sense. And I bet most of you are very determined to learn it. Like,
yes, that's just it. We're very overachiever.
mhm.
And since we are here in United States or any other country, of course, in my case, I'm in United States. So I do work hard in a lot of things. I've always, like, since the pandemic, of course, I quit my job 2 years ago. So when I quit my job 2 years ago, I'm into a lot of things. I mean, I have online things, I have all the, and then of course, pandemic happened. I went into YouTube. But then because now I have, oh, here's another thing also I'm going to teach you. If you do get to 2,000 subscribers, or I think maybe, I'm not sure if it's 2,000 or 3,000, you can have your own Amazon page. So work hard on that, because you can make money off of that as well. I'm not sure if you need to be on 3,000 or something like that. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So if you just get going on, go to a lot of live streaming.
Mhm.
And since my co-Filipinos are here and my co-Americans are here, guys, I am an American and also a Filipino. So they know you. They probably, more than likely they will help you as well. So just go to any live streaming, introduce yourself, even if you don't speak um, our language. They will speak English to you when you do go to their live streaming. That is how I built my channel. Just go everywhere. Ma, beautiful to be with. Time to sleep na. 12 a.m. na dito. Ay, salamat po, Mar. Talaga naman. Thank you, Mar. Thank you. Good night. 12 a.m. Okay, so it's 12 a.m. in Japan. So they're going to sleep. Thank you, Mar. Anyway, so go to any, and Mar Masa, she does live stream. Mar, nagla-live stream ka ba? So, and everyone else, I know Jason Timtiman does live stream. Guapa Ate Jan, she also live streams. And Kurumaut Arabia also live streams every once in a great while.
Okay.
I haven't seen him live stream lately. And let me see. Guapa, thumbs up. Thumbs up on your live stream. Okay, so that's done. And if you do have, okay, also if you have any videos that you wanted everyone to see, just go ahead and drop it. That way we can view it.
All right.
There you go. You can keep dropping any videos that you want. That way we can all.
Well, I want to tell you all that I do have a keto low carb challenge that I'm doing. And it's once a month, and I'm trying to get people to participate in it. Last month was appetizers. It could be any appetizer that was low carb or keto, and whoever entered their video would get a chance to win a sponsored prize. Well, last month was the first month. It was kind of a flop. It was a flop. I only had one person enter the competition, so she obviously won.
Of course.
And actually, you might know her, Boon Chile, Boon Chile.
I know I'm not. I don't think so, but I am gonna keep going to Diana Brienne's panels. That way I can get to know everyone there. So
Well,
does she go?
she's not from Diane's. She's a friend of mine on the homesteading side, but she is Filipino. But she was the only one that did the keto low carb challenge, and she won. So this
Oh my gosh.
this month I'm trying really hard to or at the I've been trying really hard to push it for April. April is a bread recipe, a loaf bread.
Okay.
It could be
Okay.
a fruit bread, a sweet bread. It just has to be keto or low carb. And once the video is posted, you just hashtag it Ohio Buckeye Bake Off, and that will tag me so I know to look at that video. And then everybody that enters their video, hopefully I have more than one person this month.
All right.
Everybody that enters that video, I can put on a will. And then I have, I don't know if any of you have heard of Pampered Chef.
Yes, I have. I have that product.
Okay, they are one that are going to sponsor. So they'll be giving a gift away. And then I have a company called Tupperware. They're also a sponsor that will give a gift away. Lily's Chocolate, they're also involved. So I need to have people help me because these sponsors are giving gifts away. And if nobody's participating, it doesn't look good on me.
Well, love Pampered Chef. So that I would definitely do that. So
Yeah. So
Tacos X, hello, how are you? Come in. Let me go and add moderator. So, what kind of challenge was that again? A loaf of bread?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
A loaf of bread?
Yeah, any type of loaf of bread that's low carb or keto. It can be a sweet bread, it can be a fruit bread, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as it's in a loaf.
Try that keto. So and we have to post that video, right? To you?
Yeah, you just hashtag it Ohio Buckeye Bake Off, and then that way it automatically tags me.
Okay. You want to just go ahead and put that there. Good evening from Union, New Jersey. Hi, Tackle Sacks. Good evening to you. Wait a minute. It is good morning here, actually. We are, well, I am from Central Time. So good morning here. And of course, Ohio is Eastern Time. New Jersey is Eastern, isn't it? Thumbs up down from Baby Luz. Thank you, Baby Luz. Baby Luz is my best friend.
Oh, okay.
I have known her for 27 years, probably 28 now because it is now 2021. So
wow.
we've known each other since my goodness. We're not saying the age. We're not telling our age. Thumbs up done from Baby Luz. Tackles, good morning. If you wanted Nightbot to drop your link, go ahead and type hey or SILI, which is silly. I should really just change the easiest one. Let me see. You want to type in what you just said, the hashtag, and then that way everybody can see it.
Yeah, I'm looking up the video from last month that I did. I did keto pretzel bites with cheese sauce.
Uh-huh.
So all the directions are in that video. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to that one.
Yeah.
And then that way you can see the directions and everything is right there so you can see.
All right. My friend's telling me to, let me see, check my GC. So hold on. Selfie before operation. Oh, okay, my love. Baby Luz. Anong oras ka matatapos? I'm talking to my best friend. Hang on 1 second. Let me see.
Okay. For everyone in the chat, I went ahead and dropped the Keto Low Carb Challenge video there in the chat, so you can just click on the link if you're interested.
Z Cabrera, thank you, love. Z Cabrera is also a very, very good friend. Z, connect with Keto. And try to join in that challenge. Kasi there are prizes.
Yeah. There's prize.
Ay, 11 makakawi ka na. O, sige, sige. I'll check in with you after 11. Maria. Baby Luz, I call her Maria because that is how I have known her. Okay, Z Cabrera also is going to connect with you.
Thank you.
So, and then try to, sige na, I'll see you later. Okay, love. Love you. Be careful ka dyan. No worries. Praying.
I don't know if I was freezing. Was I freezing up?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Were you?
It must have been my side of the computer that just froze. It was weird.
Okay. Make a love shout out to say Z Cabrera, and from Z Cabrera, he already connected with you.
Thank you.
Always leave the comment, guys. That way, Jess or Keto can. What do you want me to call you? Do you want me to call you Keto or Jess?
Either one is fine.
All right. Keto is going to connect with you later on. You don't have to connect with them right now, but once they leave the comment to you, that will be your stairs to go up to their channel. Because that's what I do anyways. Everyone, when they connect with me, because I do have a lot of good friends also that drops my link when I'm not there, but they always just instruct them to leave their live streaming or their names, and that is how I get connect.
Okay.
So that's all you need to do. Just use that comment and do that. Baby Luz, hello po ate from Z Cabrera and from Lynn Journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ayun na pala. Surgery. A friend of mine, Baby Luz, is having a procedure today. So.
Well, prayers to your friend.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That scares me. I wouldn't, like, during this time right now, I wouldn't want to have any procedures or anything like that done. It would scare me.
Right.
My aunt, she's actually my great aunt. She's 73. And she's been, oh, that looks good. She has broke, in this past year, she has broke and re-broke her hip 4 times and had to redo surgery over and over again. But she was only allowed, the first surgery, she wasn't allowed to have anybody in the hospital because of all the crud that's going around. And then the second time she had to have a surgery, it was only one person allowed, one designated person allowed at all times to be there with her. So that like really scared me. Like I would hate to be in the hospital or somewhere and not be able to have somebody I loved or cared about there with me. That would be really scary, I think.
I'm also scared about that. This one is a minor procedure. So, but even though it is a minor procedure, I still worry about this girl.
Yeah.
This girl has been, well, you know, if you've been friends, you've been through a lot, you know, Chris.
Right.
So we've been friends for a long, long time. So that's a little bit of unnerving every one of us. That is the reason also why when I go through something, I tell them after the fact.
That's hilarious. I have done the same thing since I was a teenager. I remember, well, when I was 24 and I had my first child, it was funny because nobody was there with me, and my sister and her mom, it would have been, it's my half sister, so it was her mom. They were like, when you go into labor, you call us, you let us know. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And the day I went into labor, it was like 2:00 in the morning, and I was at home alone, and I was like, the first contraction, I was like, was that Braxton Hicks or was that a real contraction? And then it hit me again, and I was like, oh, that's real. So I got in my car, and I'm like, well, I don't want to be at the hospital for like hours on end, so I'll just drive around town for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I drove around town for about a half hour, and I was like, well, I better get to the hospital. So I went to the hospital. I went in by myself. Nobody was with me, and I basically just had my baby by myself, and the nurse kept asking, do you want to call anybody? Do you want anybody here? And I'm like, no. And she was like, why not? And I was like, I don't want anybody seeing me in pain. And she's like, oh you're one of those. And I was like, yeah. I said, after the baby's born, it'll be okay. I'll call people. And she was like, all right. Well, after I had the baby, I called my sister and her mom and everything. They were so mad at me. They were like, why did you call? And I was like, I just wanted to be by myself. I didn't want anybody seeing me in pain. And they still give me a hard time about that. They were like, you're so wrong.
No, when I had my baby, I only have one. Of course, it was just because we were living in Ohio. So my family is not here in the United States. All of my families are in the Philippines. And of course, his family is all the way in Illinois. So we only have friends there. As soon as we moved to Ohio, actually, I got pregnant. So, of course, we didn't know a lot of people. So the whole 9 months that we were there, I had met a lot of people. So we do have a few friends. On my labor, when I went into labor, it was around 2:00 in the morning. I went in the bathroom, and there was something that, there was blood. I'm like, oh God. And then I felt the Braxton Hicks. I thought maybe it was the Braxton Hicks, but it wasn't. Because, Braxton Hicks is totally different because you're really having some pain already. But then, of course, I woke up my husband at that time, and he's like, as soon as I told him that I think I'm going into labor, he jumped up, got the bag. We already have the bag ready. Got the bag, he didn't do anything. He got the bag, went to the car without me.
Men are funny.
That was really, really funny. And then he looked, I wasn't there, obviously. He came right back. Come on, honey. It was so, I don't know why I remember that, but it just, those are the things that he got the bag and went to the car without me. Then, of course, went right back. And when we got to the hospital, it was so funny because he was so nervous. We got to the hospital, and he didn't trust the hospital. It was a good hospital. But every time that I am in pain, the doctor, he calls the doctor. Every time that I get my contractions, he gets a doctor. And and so finally, all 3 doctors were there. And here I am, when the time comes, and I'm already dilated. I have 3 doctors right there and 6 nurses. My ex-husband at the time, he was really, really nervous.
Wow.
But that was my experience when I was pregnant.
Yeah, when I go, I don't know what, I'm like a baby pusher. I don't know. When I go into labor or to have a baby, it's so quick and so fast. Like, I was only in labor for about an hour for my first son. And the nurse kept saying, oh, it's going to be a really long time before you're dilated and you got to push him out and everything like that. Nope. It was like an hour. And he was out. And it was like that. I never had pain medicine or anything with any of my kids. They're all natural because they came out so fast. And I hear these stories, these women going through 8 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you even survive that?
I was 12 hours because I went into labor at 2 and my daughter did not come out until 1:52 p.m. And I remember that time, 1:52 p.m.
Wow. Yeah, no, mine were just like, they're coming out. They're done.
Yep.
Which makes it was really nice. And people like always tell me, oh, that's got to be wonderful. But honestly, like if you're in labor for like an hour and you're having, like when you're having a baby that fast, your contractions are on top of each other, So by the time I was done, I was so out of breath and my mouth was so dry because there was no break in between. Most women have a break between each contraction.
Yeah, I had a lot of breaks.
Yeah.
That's why.
And mine were just right on top of each other. It was crazy.
Oh, well, they kind of helped me out on that contraction but with the dilation and also with when I was pushing her out. I had a Pitocin so that, I don't know if you know what Pitocin is.
Yeah.
So I had that. They put that on me to help me out. And then they had put in epidural on me. So because it was really, really painful and she wouldn't come out. So, and they had to do something because, I mean, she was big and I was very, very small. So they had to do something so that way she come out naturally. And I didn't want to do any C-section. I wanted her to come out naturally. And that was also the reason why I had a lot of doctors at that time, I guess. I didn't even know what I was going through, but my ex-husband was. All I can think of was that I was in pain and that I was having a baby, but then, it was, but, it was all worth it because she came out and there she is.
Yep. There she is right there. Yeah. And, I always think too, because, you're like your body frame is really small. A lot of Filipino body frames are really small. My aunt, one of my aunts, she has a really small body frame. She's like 5 foot and only weighs like 85 pounds soaking wet. She's just very small. And when she had her baby, she had a hard time too. But back then, she's like 62 now, but when she had her baby, the baby came down so hard it broke her pelvic bone because her body was so little. And I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that was even possible. And she said, God. I guess it does happen a lot with people that have smaller body frames.
Yeah. They had to do it because, it really was painful for me. So, and that's why I had a long hour of labor with that little one. And that little one, even though she was small, but for me, she was only 6'12", 6 pounds, 12 ounces. So she was very small, but she was long. So for as small as she was 20-inch long.
Wow. She was long.
She was very long. So, but her frame is the same as I am. So, but that's how I'm getting pregnant, and birthing is totally different. Getting pregnant is easy.
Yep.
Enjoyable. And even more so, it's enjoyable. Boy, birthing, totally different matter.
It's funny because, like, you said you only had one child. When I went to the hospital to have my second child, I looked around and I just got that thought in my head, oh crap. Like, you forget all that stuff that you go through after you have the baby. And the second time I went back in, I was like, oh crap, I remember this, not again.
Why the heck did I do this again? Gosh, dang it.
Like deja vu again. I'm like, no, why did I do this?
And then you went in the third time, you enjoyed it again, then you get another one.
Yeah, the third time I was like, that's it. I'm done. I'm getting my tubes tied. I'm not having anymore.
Oh my gosh. Sunny Minnie, hello love. Good morning. Oh my gosh, you're just in time about our conversation. You gotta come up and share your story.
I don't even know how
Sunny
we got
Money
all
is
that.
I don't know why I keep messing up his name. Sunny Mini UK is the husband of our friend Girls Power Mom UK. They're from Scotland, and this couple are just awesome. So
You have
he's laughing.
you have a really wide range of viewers there.
Hmm. And the thing is, I have been really, really good friends with this. And I really don't want to say people because they are my friends. So,
Hmm.
okay, and Sunny Mini says, no more, please.
Sorry.
Now you know what women go through when they're birthing. So stop enjoying yourselves.
Right. You know what I love to watch on YouTube is those men that put those little things on their stomach that makes them feel like they're in labor. Have you
Uh-huh.
seen those? It's what are those things called? But they're like little patches and they're like electric. And they put it on their
I don't know what they're called, but I know what you're talking about.
yeah. And then they have to feel like they're having labor. Those are so funny. I laugh
Oh
so
my goodness. Look, Sunny Mini has, I mean, babies. We got 4 between us already. Oh, see, they have 4.
oh wow.
Oh my goodness. Was it the tens machine?
Yes, that's what it
What?
is. The tens machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, I just I don't know why, but we women, we really are. We are, and this is all over the world. This is universal. We women, I don't know how we can stand that pain.
I don't either.
And I can tell my mom had 9 kids.
Wow. That's a
So
lot
can you
of
imagine?
kids. No.
And
Oh,
she's as small as I am.
that's crazy.
She
That's
went through that every single, So I just kept thinking to myself, man, she really did enjoy it
yeah.
because she had 9 kids.
My husband's mom, there's 6 of them. They were all boys too. 6 boys they had.
Holy cow.
And I always thought 6 was a lot, but 9, whew, that's
Sonny Minnie said he missed all of mine. That's not fair.
like almost a whole football team, 9 kids.
I know, right? Yeah. But well, here's what I always tell everybody. When God said go out, what did he say? When God said go out and multiply,
Uh-huh.
my mom and dad really took it literally. I mean literally multiply. Was it my fault? LOL from Sunny Meaning. Yes, it is. Well, actually, it's mutual.
Well,
Go out and multiply, fill the earth through. They really did. I mean, there are 9 of us. My mom and dad, I love them so dearly. But I wouldn't know what to do without my sisters. I really wouldn't know what to do without them. Because, I mean, as much as we all have our differences, I love them to death.
did she have all girls?
We only have one brother.
Oh wow.
My sisters and my brother. My brother, we tortured the heck out of him. Man.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he learned everything he needed to know about women before he went out on his own though.
But the thing is, he was my best friend.
Yeah.
I mean, he taught me how to go climb a tree. He taught me how to what is this thing? The slingshot.
Oh,
What is that in Tagalog? The slingshot. He taught me how to put the stone into the slingshot. And when we were out and about in the country, we would slingshot a bird or something so we can eat them, or we would slingshot This fruit is called a star apple in the Philippines. So we do that. If it was too high up in the tree, we can't reach it. So gotta go shower, time for work soon. Take care, guys. Thank you, Sunny Minig. You take care and be careful.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to get off here. My husband's gonna be waking up. I gotta get his coffee ready and
Okay.
get
Well,
breakfast
I
going.
so enjoyed having you up here in my panel. We got to talk and we got to know each other. So I'll see you when you go to Diana Brienne's live streaming. I'll see you there.
Yeah, I thank you for having me on the panel. I really had fun talking to you.
I did too. Thank you.
Great. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Yes, definitely. I will come on again on Saturday. Hopefully, I'm not that busy on Saturday,
Okay.
but I will see you then. Okay.
All right. You have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
O, tara na guys. Meron pa akong ilang minuto na lang. Tagalog na tayo uli. Zika Brena! Kumusta ka na dyan? Okay ka lang ba? Kumusta na ang Kumusta na ang, let me see, ang shower, ang newly monetized mo? Ha? Kumusta na ang monetized channel mo? Albert Alan, kumusta ka na, love? O kayo naman umakyat. Nasa work ka ba? Nasa lalahat. Tika nga. Check natin si Ate Baby Luz. Guys, prayer tayo sandali para kay Ate Baby Luz ninyo. Mag-pray tayo na, no? Basta say prayers lang para kay Ate Baby Luz. Okay lang, host. Gusto mo umakyat, Albert? Gabi na din dyan, ano? Matutulog ka na ba? Mangga ang aking breakfast. Hindi, meron lang siya procedure. Meron lang siyang papatanggal dun sa meron siyang ipapatanggal. Alam mo naman ako, nervyosa ate mo. Nasa work ka ba ngayon, Z? Next time na lang, host. Mahina signal ko. Ay, okay. I'm still here just listening now. Oh, okay. Thank you, Keto. Thanks din po sa inyo, Mami, sa prayers po. Prayan po kay Mami Baby Luz. Kasi mamaya, pagkatapos ng kanyang procedure, tatawagan ko naman siya. Sandali lang, matatapos na daw siya ng 11. So, that means 1 o'clock dito sa akin. Kasi nasa Eastern time siya. May premiere pala ako. Baba mo na dali. At anuhin na natin. Kung kayo mga premiere, baba na ninyo. At ngayon, meron na akong time magtamsak. Bakit ako na makakalimutin ngayon? Baba mo na, Z. At saka kayo lahat. Sino yung mga na hindi ko pa natamsakan? Anak, dati meron ka bang premiere? O may 11 million pa tayo. I'm done with my breakfast. Puro naka-BG na kayo lahat. Water? Hmm. Sige, tamsa ka natin. Wala po, mami, uso ang mga shorts video ngayon. Mag-premiere ka din, anak. Kahit pa uso ang mga shorts ngayon. Kahit ako meron nga akong shorts eh. Pero mag-premiere ka din. 24 minutes na lang. Ay, nakatamsak na pala ako. Kailan ako tumansak dito? 22 hours ago. Ayan. O, nandito na. Nagwe-wait na tayo. Walang tulog brunch, sabi niya. Now, naka-reminder on na din. Ayun. Huwag ka alis para ba iba-remind mo habang ano. Ay, Diyos ko niya. Si Albert Alan, meron ka din premiere na? Teka, hanapin natin. Uy, teka. May lumabas dito. May meron to. Albert Allen. O yun, tamsak na din ako. Ako na lang ang lalayo. O. Tapos si Manay nandyan pa rin pala. Manay, salamat talaga sa pag-stay mo. Thank you, thank you. O gusto mo pakilala dito? At umalis na yung ating bisita. Kaya tingnan natin yung mga premiere ninyo. Kung kayo may mga premiere, baba na ninyo. Si Sunny Mini UK, nadikitan nyo na ba? Ay, Albert! Nadikitan mo na ba si ano, si Sunny Mini UK? Dikitan mo yan siya, lab, at babalikan ka rin niya yan. Paalis nga lang kasi, taga-ano naman yan sila, taga-UK. Ay, gandang kanyang bulaklak. Spring na dito. Ang ganda naman ng cover. Ang ganda kumanta nito ni Albert. Eh, teka muna. I-pull up natin dito. Teka ha. Mag-share tayo ng nasa na ito. O, ayan si Albert. Baliktad kaya, my love. Seventy-four na yung tamsak mo. Oh, makinig muna kayo. Gandang boses mo ah. You're welcome. Ayan, natapos din. Chef Mike naman, meron yung kanta dito eh. Sino ba yung kumanta yan siya eh? Nasaan na yung karaoke? Singing time. Ito. Guys, pakinggan ninyo ito. Nakakatawa. Anak, Zika Brera, balikan mo si Albert Alan, magdikita kayo, magmahalan kayo dyan. Ganda ah. Okay, sino naman ngayon? Sino may mga kanta-kanta? Sabi natin si ano, si Sunny Mini. Feature natin yung kanyang isang video dito. Ay, ito! Teka, meron ba siyang kanta-kanta? Para tayo ma-entertain. Backyard Rocket. Ay, kanyang rocket, oh. Ay, tingnan ninyo to. Maganda to. Yung ano ni Sunny Mini UK. Yung kanyang Tesla. Albert, ang code mo ay Albert. Si Z Cabrera naman ay ZE. Tapos si Mark, natutulog na nga lang yan kasi nga naantok na. Pero guys, super legit naman kayo lahat. Kaya magbalikan kayo sa isa't isa. And then I'm going to get Ketos. Ay, matatapos na tayo. Ng mga ano na, 10 minutes na lang tayo, guys. Mag-end na ako in 10 minutes. Nice. Sunny, it's a free advertisement for Elon Musk. Good night, house. Bye-bye. Ingat po. God bless. Good night na, love. Tulog ka na. Malapit na ako matapos 5 minuto na lang. Tulog ka na. Thank you. Paano ko to gawin? Mami, paki-regards po ako kay Mami Babyliss. Oo, love. Sasabihin ko sa kanya. Mamaya ako na lang siya tawagan kasi nasa ano na siya, nasa loob na siya. Naka-live ka pala, ate. Ay, oo, sis. Matatapos na ako lang. 5 minuto na lang. Oh my goodness. Ayan. Dito pala, gawin ko yan dito. O, natapos na siya. Hi, Sisi. Ika muna. Sino pa nandyan? I-feature natin. Wait, Nova Guy was here too. Eh, ano natin si Nova Guy? March 28, 21. Ano yun? What is that? 30 seconds only. Hmm. Kanya snowy rooftop. This was a week ago. That's a month ago. This is... Ay, ito galing ito kay ano. Ito si Nova Guy. Tingnan yung video niya. Na-busy ako sa labas kanina pagising ko. Okay lang yan, Sisi. No worries. Ay, andito pa rin si Marlene sa bahan. Hala, talaga, thank you mga loves. 3 minuto na lang tayo. Ito yung mga kotse ni Nova Guy. O, puro kotse yung mga na-feature tuloy ngayon. That's his new toy. Ay, thank you, Kati. Asa-asawa ni Chef may kamote. Oo, di ba ganda, no? Matatapos na tayo mga loves. Mga ilang minuto na lang. O, di ba, no? At asawa ni Chef may kamote, MMM also. Ay, mega love shout out. Welcome po. Always keep safe. Thank you talaga, Kati. Love you, love you. Matulog ka na, love. Ilang minuto na lang naman tayo. O, natapos na siya. Teka, meron pa isa tayong isa pang oras na anuhin sa Z, 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 Z. Tingnan natin. Meron ko bang kanta, Z? Ay, ito ang paki-ano naman po ninyo, paki-thumbs up naman po ito. Thumbs up naman po. Premiere. Ay, thank you, Sisi, sa paharang. Okay lang kahit hindi, Sisi. I love you. Thank you, thank you. Halika, dito ka na lang. Huwag ka na magpaharang. Malapit na ako matapos, Sisi. Huwag ka na paharang. Halika, dito ka na lang. Makipagkwentuhan ka na lang. Ayan, patamsak naman po ng premiere. Ni Z, Z, Z. Ano pa nga ba? Nandiyan kanina. Ay, thank you lot. Sisi, thank you. Ando na si Lynn, oh. Ay, si Lynn Journey pala muna. Nandiyan na. Panoorin muna natin yung ni Lynn Journey, kanyang bagong upload. Panood ko na, pero ano uli natin. At Lynn, oh, thank you po ate. Dan Premier, si Cabrera. Ano sa Premier, sabi ni Marlene Sabahan. Hala, okay, ilang minuto lang naman ito. At si Cabrera from Manay, Bicolana. Dan full pack na sa iyo, anak. Ito pang Manay, siya si Manay Bicolana. Yan ang niya, bahay niya, binaba ko. Dumikit na din siya sa iyo. At oo nga. That's to you, Z. Ito si Cecilyn, oh, ewan ko kung nabikitan na ninyo. Binaba ni ti Baby Zin. Marlene, my love, matulog ka na. At saka yung mga dyan, mga nasa Pinas, matulog na kayo mga loves. Kasi meron pa akong isang video na i-feature pa sandali. Kaya bye muna po, alis po kami. O sige na, love. Thank you, love. Oo, matagal ka na, kanina ka pa. Sige na, love. Thank you. Thank you, Manay. Air fry lang pala 'to, madali na lang 'to. Bibili nga ako ng air fryer talaga. Binilihan ko na yung anak ko, ako wala pa. Parang ang sarap talaga, no? Gagawin ko talaga yan. Gagawin ko talaga yan. Or, let me see. Teka, si Cecilyn O naman, nandyan pa. Picture ko din yung isa mong video mo, Cecilyn O. Si Manay muna. Sabahan natin si Manay. Alam ko kasi marami din siyang video na ano, mga tag dito, na mga luto. Na video, let's look at your video. Hanapin natin yung meron kang mga ilang minutong video para picture natin. 11 minutes. Pero ito ko, ay ito na lamang. Ano to? Ito na lang gawin natin. Ay, teka, ano to? Pickled cucumber. Naku, mami, may premiere, Zizi. Ay, naku po, salamat po na. Salamat, Zizi. Oo nga pala, nakalimutan ko na. Teka, Labs, puntahan muna natin ang premiere ni Z. Labs, puntahan natin premiere ni Z Cabrera. Alam, patay kang bata. Kapag feature ko pa lang, nahalimutan ko na. Walang tao daw sa loob. Guys, punta na tayo sa premiere ni ni Z Cabrera. Yan na, yung naka-show. Ang brunch at the Diner Road Corner King Abdullah. Thank you, Kathy. Jesus for Joseph. Nakalimutan ko na kagad. Healthy pa ate, no need ng, oo nga. Tika, ibaba ko ulit. Ito ha. Teka lang sandali, love. Ibaba ko ulit. Ano ba yan? O sige. Nandito eh. Teka lamang. Ano ba? Kulit. Ayan na. Ayan na, Sisi. Ayan na yung link. Bakit ako naglo-loading? Dito na ako. Naglo-loading ako eh. Dito tayo. Ako bang naglo-loading? Ito nga. Ako nga, anak ng pating. Ang kulit. Okay. Tinanggal ko na yan. Nandito na lang ako sa telepono nanonood. Sarap ng kain eh. Yan, dyan ko na lang muna yan. Ay, ang dami ng tao. Nandun na din si Marlene. Nandoon na din si Cecilyn, oh. Si Cathy. Sino pa? Yan. Tataka ako, bakit ako naglo-loading? Keto, if you're still listening, I'm going to put you and program you on my Nightbot. That way, next time you'll have a code that all you have to do is type it. So your code will be keto. You are still listening. Let's see. Which one here? Keto, keto. O, nagsha-shopping na. Makatapos na siya kumain. Ngayon, nagsha-shopping naman si Z Cabrera. And I see you have a live on 3/31st at 10 p.m. tonight. I'm going to give you a thumbs up on your pajama party 10 p.m. tonight. And if my honeyboo is already asleep, I might just join in you. I just gave you a thumbs up on your live. Ang dami na ng tao ni Z Cabrera. 17 million people in the house on Z Cabrera's premiere. Thank you, beautiful girl. Let's check here. 15 million. Oh. Thank you. You're welcome. I know. I'm hoping Honeyboo is already asleep so I can join in. Ay, nag-LS pala yung I wish in USA. Ayun. There. Ay, naku. Tapusin na natin. O, natapos na. Thank you, Z. Tapos na. Natapos na nga. He's finally done on his premiere. Thank you, ate. You're welcome. Oo, dito na kita pinanood kasi naglo-loading ka dito sa kanina. You can join me if you want. I might just do that. But even if I can't join you, I'll tune in, okay? There. Okay, I have reached 2 hours and 20 minutes. I was just waiting for you, Z Cabrera, to be done. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am going to sign off. I will see you next Saturday. So this coming Saturday in the morning, I will live stream. None tomorrow and none on Friday. So today, and the reason I really wanted to live stream today kasi gusto ko yung aking ring light. Kita nyo? Look at your ring light. The ring light puts some kind of, what do you call this? Glow in your face. At Keto Homestead with Jess, thank you. Okay, guys, I want to thank you all. Thank you all so much for joining me. and for all the love and support. Yan. Dito na tayo. Kuhanin ko lang yung aking puso. Iiwan ko sa inyo. Thank you. I'll see you guys later. Thank you, guys.